unfavorable. Dunning-Kruger says those who are highly competent in an area tend to downgrade their score, and people who are less competent tend to overgrade their ability and skill. Essentially, self-testing and assessment can be skewed, especially when you see yourself in a highly favorable or highly unfavorable light. In order to avoid this bias, I want you to pretend that a coworker, boss, or someone you are in a relationship with has been asked to answer these questions about you. What would they say about your leadership skills? How would they score you? Make sense? Okay, here's how the scoring scale works. It ranges from 1 to 5. 1 is never, 2 is rarely, 3 is sometimes, 4 is most of the time, and 5 is always. Got it? Okay, let's go. Leadership quiz, question number 1. When you plan a meeting, do you expect others to be on time? Never, rarely, sometimes, most of the time, or always. Go ahead and score yourself between 1 and 5. Question number 2. Do you show up to meetings on time? Be honest. Are you always on time? Or do you sometimes come strolling in 5 or 10 minutes late? Give yourself a score again between 1 and 5. Question number 3. Are you the same person you say you are, even when things don't go your way? You know, still kind and gracious when you've just lost the business deal or opportunity? Or do you sigh heavily and mutter under your breath? Or maybe you pull the silent treatment, or you resort to storming out of meetings, slamming the door behind you. Where are you on the 1 to 5 spectrum when things don't go your way? Question number 4. Do you keep your word? If you say you are going to do something, do you do it? This isn't about perfection, it's about leadership. And leadership is about saying what you mean and doing what you say. On a scale of 1 to 5, how good is your follow-through on keeping your word? Question 5. Do you treat your team, your family, and others respectfully? You know, saying please and thank you, watching your tone, volume, and abruptness, even when you've had a tough day? Or do you become impatient, roll your eyes, raise your voice, and sigh heavily at them? Okay, you're halfway there. Question 6. Do your actions demonstrate your expectations from others? Things like expecting others to have a tidy workstation. Do they see that your workstation is tidy? Or are you a do as I say, not as I do leader? Score yourself from 1 to 5 on how well your actions demonstrate your expectations. Question 7. Do you clearly communicate your expectations with those around you, or do you hint, hoping they'll figure out your clues? Question 8. Do you celebrate the success of others before you celebrate your own success? This means how well you shine the light on those around you before talking about yourself. Question 9. Do you consider the advice of others? This includes doing a self-check when someone gives you feedback or a suggestion. Do you seriously consider it or immediately dismiss it? Question 10. When needed, do you bring up and engage in difficult subjects or conversations? This one is hard, isn't it? Our culture has created a socially acceptable construct around passive-aggressive behavior. But on a scale of 1 to 5, how would your colleagues rate you on bringing up and effectively discussing difficult subjects? Congrats! You did it! You completed the Debbie Page Leadership Quiz. As a leader, this is just the beginning. There are literally dozens more questions you can answer about yourself and your leadership ability. However, this core 10 gives you a starting point on your journey to great leadership. Let's assess your answers. So how'd you do? If you scored 40 to 50, give yourself a pat on the back and receive my praise. You really have trained up your leadership muscle. This program will be a great reinforcer for you to help fine-tune your leadership skills. If you are in the 25 to 39 bracket, you have solid skills and will find great value in this program.